Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we... Davis will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
So Buffalo's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. The Rainbow Warriors are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Going for the big play. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Looking for more room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Davis looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job of mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
And the Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He'll run it again. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a hit. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Davis will throw. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Sims. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Steps away to find some room. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Davis looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sims. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Everybody stays in their lane. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Rainbow Warriors are threatening on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Davis will throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. And the Rainbow Warriors have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They're going back to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, and he's in. So 1st down will open up the final period. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man, it's Harris. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll try to blast their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll run play action. It's dropped. Davis looking to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads it left. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. They'll bring him down at the 50. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And it won't. Connection. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panic... Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Missouri's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Madison. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibbs. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Madison. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
The Gamecocks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. The give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes back at the 3.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy from us.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Off play action. Looking for the end zone. Got his man. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Going to the running game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Gibbs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Got his man all by himself. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. It's complete! And he will score! Touchdown Gamecocks! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hauls it in. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. Pulled it. Finds his man on the left. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Missouri wants to go fast. The play-action fake. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Turning it on. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. They're setting up the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here, too, Dick.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking down the middle, and that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Dances away. Trying to escape. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Pressure coming. Wiggles free. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets away from one. Finds some space. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Bringing the heat. He tries to take the top off. Makes a grab for a big play. Huge plays Plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Missouri! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, we're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining 1st half. And always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl.
Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the 2nd half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. They stop him just a leak or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Terry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Madison. There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Caught behind the line. It's Madison. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Finds his man. It's Terry. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the change. It's first down at the 27. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to Thwo. Got room to work. To the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. So you could take the lead with a short field goal here, but you could send a message by finishing this drive with a touchdown Tiger. They take the lead with the 6.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking for space. It's Howell. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Here's the pressure. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Rides the back and leads it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So Missouri will have to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this week.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Card in the backfield. It's Howell. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive, now trying to put this game in a good situation.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Running into the open space.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibbs. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside Gibbs. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McLaurin. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Madison. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
25.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle. It's Albert. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw again. Got it behind the line to Thwo. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Gamecocks look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to throw, it's Huff. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop. After that last incompletion setting up fourth down, do you...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move, it's Ellison. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute.
There he goes. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. No, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going.